So, good morning. Welcome to Unified Week 3. And we are right now going to repeat a chapter. Every day of the week, we're supposed to read the third chapter and practice it the way Roger G. Lanphier guides us to do. So, can I request you to read for us, Sudha? Thank you.
Communicating with safeguards. Now you have experienced your higher self on an intimate level. You have communicated consciously. For years, we can be unaware of a clock ticking in a room. Then suddenly we hear it. It is so loud, we can't imagine we never heard it. That is now your experience with your higher self. It has always been a part of you, helping, nudging, and prodding. Yet you did not hear it. Now you do. You know that the voice is there. All you need to do is focus attention. Soon you will start focusing your attention on its messages. But first, you must develop some safeguards. The first safeguard deals with uninvited influence. Since we all are connected, it is possible for other people to influence your thoughts. Those people may or may not be living in the physical world we know. They may be the part of the spirit. They may be part of the vast spiritual world around us we don't yet perceive. Nevertheless, they are there, and some of them invade our aura, our field of energy, and influence our thoughts. The thoughts these uninvited influences feed us can be helpful or harmful, right or wrong, negative or positive, fearful or cheerful, and even ingenious. You can never be sure if they are appropriate. Only the thoughts that come from your higher self are reliable. Unfortunately, most of us can't tell the difference yet between the thoughts of uninvited influences and our higher self. Since we are masters of our own selves, the remedy is quite easy. You simply close your aura to all except your higher self. This is the first important lesson this week. Whenever you go into crowds of people, say, I close my aura to all except my higher self. Say it also whenever you feel you are in a negative atmosphere, such as around sickness, an accident, or a troubled person. This week, you can't say the words to close your aura too often. After this week's practice, the times when you need to close your aura will be clear. It will be almost second nature. In spite of all your precautions, some uninvited influences can get into your aura and feel quite at home. These are usually people who have died and who are confused, troubled, and hurting. Their awareness of their true nature is so distorted, they have refused the help gladly waiting at their side. When you have such an uninvited influence in your aura, you can feel moody, irritable, exhausted, pained, angry, or any other emotion and feeling that is inappropriate. These influences have come and gone most of your life. They have influenced your thinking and your actions for ages. Well, those influences are now going to stop. They must stop if you are to experience your higher self clearly. They must stop if your new life of happiness and abundance is to flow easily and effortless. To clear your aura of uninvited influences, you begin each day, each of the daily quiet periods from now on with a few simple words. These words are to be memorized. At first, you can read the words. but be able to say their substance from memory by the end of the week. The words are: to all uninvited influences in my aura, I send love and light. You are each whole and healed. You are each created as love and light, and you are still love and light. You each feel no pain now, and you are not afraid. You each have a perfect place to go. And I ask my higher self to take you there now. Each of you go in peace. There is another safeguard to learn this week. That safeguard will be given to you by your higher self in the form of some signal you can recognize. This signal must be with you during your quiet periods. The signal is your safeguard that you are indeed communicating with your higher self. After you have cleared your aura of uninvited influences and have settled down into your heart and love, think this: my dear higher self, please give me your signal now. Wait for some physical signal that is obvious. It can be a movement of the head or the entire upper body or of the fingers, arms, or leg. Therefore, it is important to be sitting so that the entire body is free to move. It might even be a movement you're used to, such as fluttering eyelids, or it could be a sensation someplace like a gentle caress or heat or tingling, or it could be a vision, either a clear picture or simply light, or it could be something you hear. There are only two certainties: the signal will be pleasant, and the signal must be given to you when you ask for it. That signal is very important. It is your signal that you are unified with your higher self and that you are actually communicating with the higher self and not an uninvited influence. Devote your quiet times this week to discovering the signal and then simply enjoying the experience of love along with the signal. Feel comfortable with the signal and notice how it comes quite easily once you've settled into quietness. This week, when you go to bed, practice the words to clear your aura of uninvited influences. Then, 3 of the nights this week, unify yourself with God. That is, think of whatever qualities of God come to you and give yourself those qualities as well. God is love, and so am I love, because I am made in His image, etc. The balance of the 4 nights, continue the exercise of last week. Give a few words of thanks to your higher self for its guidance and love. Then transmit your love energy to whomever you choose. During the day this week, you can continue to send love to anyone or anything whenever it occurs to you. This is a practice you want to develop, for as you give, so shall you receive. Give love out in your thoughts. Don't be surprised when it comes back to you in the least expected way.
So, thank you, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. It's very important that all of us realize that we are together in this, and let's just make the life an amazing life. Whatever we want, we can create with this beautiful knowledge. If anybody has any sharings, we can do them, or if you want, we can go on to a meditation. Yeah, Sudha, you had a breakthrough. Pratima Auntie, Pratima ji, you had a breakthrough. Anybody wants to share? No? Okay. So I'll tell you what's happening with me. I met Kamal, my higher self, last week. And this week, when on Monday we met, we talked about, closing our aura, and I did that immediately. And it was a great feeling. All of a sudden, that clutter, it just became so peaceful. And I've never felt that peaceful so much. And then, of course, I kept thanking him because he's been a part of my life ever since I remember growing up. I've been drawing Kamals, I've been growing them. So I just said that thank you for being here. It makes me more complete, that you and me are together, Shiva Shakti. And so I'm a female, you're a male. Together we are one. And then I said, okay, I need to sleep. I haven't slept. And this gentleman, my higher self, is such an excited soul. मैंने आंखें बंद करी और मेरी आंखों में the pranic healing with the teacher, that you have energy, you can see that jab करता है, right. So I could just see I could see very funny hearts dancing, and I'm like, why are you so excited? Like, relax. And of course the pulsation had already come. My symbol is this. So when I know I'm connected to him, all of a sudden this starts pulsating like a lotus, the left hand. So I'm like, okay, why are you so excited? Like, relax. I have to sleep. Let me sleep now. Be with me. And then he started showing me Jadoo ka chirag, Aladdin's chirag, jumping up, down, up, down. I said, what are you doing? It's not the time for cartoons. So let's just quieten. I said, but where are you? And then he showed me lotuses coming up and coming down. I said, what's your problem? Let me sleep. And then you know what happened? 25 minutes, Kamal, my higher self, gave me a meditation. He made me the channel for a love meditation, because that same morning in my book reading club with my friends, my Mantuan Sangha, I had asked I'd asked my Kamal, everyone's talking about love, love, love. You finished the book Power. I know love. We all have grown up with it. What does love mean? So he gave me the full form that morning. Let our virtues expand. So that's love. So I was like, okay, but that means love. So when our virtues expand, we're like such so happy. So we're in love. I get it. So now he's telling me, you want to know love? No. So why are you sleeping? Now let me tell you love. And a 25-minute meditation came. And I was like, now what am I supposed to do? Just get up, write it down. So I got up from the bed, I put my backrest, and I wrote it down. And the same day I recorded it also. It was also the one-to-one day of our journey where we completed with everyone. Say one-to-one morning, I woke up and did it. So Kamal's playing games with me and I'm loving these divine games. So I'm really loving him and I'm really loving everything in life right now. It is absolutely magical. So thank you, Nitya Shanti. I love you. I've loved you since 2006. And I think I'll keep loving it at the time I'm here, which is 100 more years. And thank you, Roshni, for walking in my life. You're not here. But had you not told me about this book, I wouldn't have started this initiative of the book reading. So thank you, my dear two people. One is a soulmate, and one is,
Prachi, little I want to share.
yeah, please.
Yeah, since the time I'm with Unified and otherwise too, I keep hearing of Nitya Shanti. As much as I wanted, I couldn't join his thing. But somehow, the last, within a week, I think twice I attended a webinar by Inner Wheel Club of, it was Ahmedabad and Ludhiana.
Yeah.
And both were with Nitya Shanti.
Wow.
And I tell you, it was so amazing because that is what I was wanting, and it came to me so unexpectedly that I feel it's a cue to me, I must connect more often now.
Please join him. No, Auntie. Pratima ji, just join him. He's got
I
sessions
know.
every Wednesday and Sunday. And believe me, he's such a magical guy. I'm telling you, he's the reason why my cancer went. If Nitya hadn't come to me, cancer would have stayed and, plagued me.
I mean, he just flows, you feel as if everything you wanted is coming to you. Like, it's amazing, amazing. Whatever he shares is, so close to. So I think definitely I will join. I'll just connect with you. I'll check how to and I'll do it.
We have daily night sessions also, daily night practice sessions also,
I've sent
10:30 to 11:30. And that is
sent-
also like mind blowing. It's like beyond something.
So I'll share
Beyond
the link
belief.
again on
Yeah,
our
I can
Mantuan
send
Sangha. No, Auntie, I've shared the link also for that evening sessions. But I sleep very early, so I never attend his sessions. But
Yeah.
it's magical. So, but I attend his Wednesdays and Sundays as much as possible. So yeah, he's amazing. All right. So shall we go for meditation? Anybody wants to share something? Roshni, thank you, darling, for coming. Hope you're going to get better and better and better.
Thank you, Prachi.
Okay, anybody has any sharings? Or shall we do meditation? Okay, let's meditate. Our back straight, our feet firmly placed on the ground. Let's our eyes closed. And let's wear a smile. Let's inhale love, divine love. Feel it pulsating in your body because this love is given to us by God. We are love. I am love. Gently exhale love. Let's inhale presence, presence of a higher self in us. Our higher self is always with us. Release blessings. The way we are blessed with the higher self, let others find the higher self too. Let's inhale gratitude. Right now, gratitude towards Nitya Shanti, towards Roshni, for introducing this beautiful book, Unified, to all of us once again. And we can come together thanks to Zoom, thanks to beautiful sessions by One to One for Life. Immense gratitude. Let's exhale gratitude. Life is divine. Life is love. Life is being. We are the blessed ones. We are interconnected with our divinity, with our higher self. And we are now finding our higher self. We're finding the qualities we have of God in us. I am love. I am light. I am bliss. I am joy. I am happiness. Aham Brahmasmi. I am the universe. When we connect with the higher self, sit down quietly. All we have to do is ask for a name, and our higher self will show up. We know about the unwanted influences, and it's time to cancel them out. When we are in a crowd, we can start simply by telling our uninvited influences to cancel them out. I block myself from all unwanted influences, uninvited influences. I have only my higher self with me. Gradually, we can progress on to sitting in solution, in meditative state, and telling ourselves, closing our eyes, to all unwanted influences in my aura. I send love and light. You're each whole and healed. You're each created in love and light. And you are still love and light. You each feel no pain now, and you're not afraid. You each have a perfect place to go, and I ask my higher self to take you there now. Each one of you go in peace. We had 3 more days of this beautiful week, intertwining ourselves with the higher self, who's helping us in taking off all the uninvited influences in our aura. Let's make the most of these 3 days by listening to the meditation, self reflection, and believing in our higher self showing up to us so easily. Let's have the power of belief. Let's thank our higher selves, our divinity, our gurus for this beautiful enlightenment, these divine blessings of this wonderful knowledge, spirituality, and that's what we're indulging in. What is spirituality? Spirit's actual reality. And we are discovering that with our higher self, with unison of our higher self. Thereby, we are now unified. And so it is. So it is. So it is. Love, light, infinite blessings, and abundance to each one of you, my dear community members of Nitya, and to the one-to-one Sangha. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Blessings for Pratima ji, Shelly, Sudha, Neha, Preeti, Meenakshi, Alona, Prithvi, Roshni, Jayashri, Smita. May all of us be blessed. May our loved ones be healthy. And may the world heal. Love, light, and infinite blessings to everyone to heal. May our Mother Earth heal. Janani Janmabhoomi, we wish you a lot of love, a lot of strength, a lot of light. And so it is. So it is. So I hope we'll find our higher selves, the names, the connection. It's going to happen. So let's know that it will happen if it hasn't happened already. Have faith, it will happen. Maybe this meditation will help you. Maybe last week's meditation will help you more. So you have the access on Unified, the playlist. Attend it, see it, whichever works for you, and go for it. So lots of love, light, and abundance. I'll see some of you tomorrow morning at 5, and the others in this book session, I'll see each one of you on Monday morning in our week 4, if week 3 is done by then, which I hope it will be. So take care until then. Lots of
Thank you so much, Prachi.
Thank you, Prachi.
thank you.
Thank you, Prachi.
Thank you,
Amazing.
Prachi.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. so
Thank you,
much. Thank you,
Prachi.
Prachi.
Thank you, Sudha, for reading.
That was brilliant. Thank you.
Thank you, Sudha.